15 for my bro, yeah. 15 with my bro, yeah. Lagos, I wanna come home. Lagos, I wanna come home. Show my road.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? Did you guys miss me? No? Nobody missed me? So let's go to the story time of today. And today's story time is about that time that I was Becky. Yes, I was Becky, guys. They found Becky. Although I don't have what you call good hair by all standards because I have 4C hair, but girl, I was Becky. And how was I Becky? Because supposedly a guy that had a girlfriend was cheating on her with me. Now I'm gonna tell you guys the whole story. I'm gonna give you guys the juice. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm not really happy or proud of what I did, but that was what it was. And I'll leave you guys to be the judge of it all. It all happened back in 11th grade, back in the ratchet school I went to. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't know about the school, then I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the link to my previous story times where I talked about them in the description box. Yes, the same school where those girls bullied me. Yes, the same school where I got beat over a boy. Yes, we are talking about the same Trachet high school. Trachet meaning trashy and mother effing ratchet, boo boo. So I told y'all that like in that school, in high school, I really wasn't interested in guys. I was not interested in guys. I just wanted to go to school and come back. Seriously, like I was really good in school, so I was really focusing on school and whatnot. So whatever happened. So it was in 11th grade. It was second term. We called it second term. So that was the time between January to March. There was this popular guy in school. He was the hottest guy. Yeah, all the girls liked him, blah, blah, blah. But he wasn't in my set, right? So he was in a set ahead of me. So when I was in 11th grade, he was in 12th grade, right? So I had this senior girl in the other set, the same set as the guy, 11th grade. Let's call her J, and let's call the guy K, okay? So J was the only person in that set that liked me. Remember I told you guys those girls beat me up for putting a freaking fake nose ring on my nose. Yeah, those same girls. So Jay was the only one there that was actually cool with, just because Jay and I had the same school mother when I was in 10th grade and she was in 11th grade. So we kind of had that bond, and she used to like save me from her other class girls and whatnot. So we really liked each other. That was basically how it was. Then Jay started dating K, right? And okay, I was like, cool, that's good for you, blah, blah, blah. I really did not give a shit about this guy. Like, I cannot explain it to you guys enough. I did not care. I didn't give a shit. I did not give a rat's ass about the guys in that school. I kid you not. Like, I did not care. I just wanted to pass and leave. So when she was telling me, she was like, oh my God, girl, we're dating. I was like, oh, that's good for you. He's cute, blah, blah, blah. And like, Jay was also really pretty. So, you know, they had their little relationship going on, blah, blah, blah. So someone then told me in the middle of the semester that Kay liked me. I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay, see, whatever you do, don't tell Jay this, right? But then, I don't know how Jay got to find out about it, but she wasn't really taking it seriously because she knew that I was not interested in the guy. So it was just like hearsay, hearsay. So I was like, girl, forget about it. It's just hearsay. You might be someone that, you know, made it up and was trying to just maybe trying to say they like me, but using his name, you know, that kind of shit. She was like, okay, girl, nothing happened, blah, blah, blah. So we go home for the holidays. And next thing I know, that was the weekend after we went home, I got a text from a strange number. Guess who it was? Yes, K. K texted me, and I was like, okay, how did you get my number, first of all? Because there are only few bodies in that school that know my number. Like, I do not give my number out. That's because I don't even really use my phone. So he was just like, he sent some sappy ass message, and he's like, love, K. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know what to do. I was just like, should I tell Jay or Should I just keep it to myself? Should I block his number? Should I talk to him? Blah, blah. I was really confused. Okay, let me give you guys a little background. So in high school, I didn't stay with my parents. I stayed with my aunt. So I schooled in another city. So I stayed with my aunt in the holidays. And it was really boring because I was the oldest. Her kids were really younger than me. And I was like their babysitter. So I didn't have anything to do. Like, I could only go on Facebook so much. I wasn't really a Twitter person, nothing. So I was just doing nothing, right? So when he started texting me, I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but I replied back. And I made it clear to him that, yo, see, Jay's my friend. I really don't want to hurt her. So I really don't want to be talking to you, blah, blah, blah. But then this guy uses the worst type of way to start talking to me. He starts telling me that he has issues at home, that he lost someone, he just needs someone to talk to, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why can't you talk to Jay? She's your girlfriend. Like, talk to her, please. And then he was just like, she doesn't really know how to talk to him. She doesn't really think that he doesn't really think that she understands him, blah, blah, blah. And then, okay, I know I did the wrong thing, guys. See, I had a guilty conscience, okay? So don't eat me raw. I started talking to him because first of all, he was cute. Sorry. And secondly, I was bored, okay? And I wasn't in school, so I didn't have schoolwork to keep me busy. And he used that line on me. He used that whole, pity party line on me. So I kind of felt like I was obligated to talk to him, although I know I wasn't, and I know I should have reported this to Jay, but I didn't, and I kept on talking to him. But I tried my best to make sure that how we were talking were very platonic, like nothing about love. But come on, when a guy likes you and he tries to give you, like, he drops a hint every single second, how he likes you, how he feels about you, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just flow with it, blah, blah. And we were talking and talking. Throughout the whole summer, we were talking. And I must admit, sometimes things got a little, freaky. We didn't do no phone sex or shit like that, no. But sometimes things got a little bit, like, intimate, especially when we were talking at night and blah, blah, blah. And sometimes he'll sway away from, like, things about himself or me talking about myself to, like, things about us. You know what I mean by us? So fast forward later, the holiday finishes, everything's gone, blah, blah. We go back to school. And before we got back to school, I had to tell him, I was like, yo, okay, I can't really have whatever we had in school just because I respect Jay. And I know I might have, misplaced her trust talking to you over the holidays, but I don't want this to continue into school. I want you, don't take it, don't fall for me, I'm not trying to say I'm a savage, but I wasn't trying to have trouble because those girls, I wasn't trying to have that. So when we started school again, things were normal for the first 2 weeks. Then the third week, I was in lunch, I think, and then one of my juniors ran into the lunchroom and she was like, Senior Zara, the senior girls want to see you. And I was like, shit, what did I do now? I didn't even think about, what happened between Kay and I didn't even think that was the issue they were calling me for. And then I was like, okay, let me go see them. And I go to their hostel and I see Jay, she's just crying and crying. I'm like, shit, this is about what I think it's about. And then one of the other girls was like, Zara. And I was like, see, you can just call my name like Zara. See, I was very rude, okay? I don't like bullshit. You can just call my name Zara. You don't have to go Zara on me. You know what I mean? And she was like, I be the match. I be your body, they prepare you for trouble. Don't worry, I'll put subtitles for those that don't understand. And I was like, sorry, English please, anglais. And then as I was saying shit, one girl wanted to come hit me because, I was being all rude and shit. And as the girl was about to hit me, Jay just came forward and she was like, don't hit her. This is my fight. This is between me and her and blah, blah, blah. And she was crying and she was like, Zara, what did I do to you? And I was like, Jay, you didn't do anything to me. And she's like, you know how much I like Kay. Why did you have to get him too? Girl, And I was like, I didn't really know what to say at that point. And I was like, yo, Jay, I did not have anything to do with your boyfriend. We were talking, but it was never serious. Like, he said that he needed someone to talk to because he's going through some things in his life, but like, it was not serious, right? And she was just crying, and she's like, why can you betray my trust? She was like, you betrayed my trust. I thought that we were friends. Like, after everything I've done for you, blah, blah, why could you do that to me? And she was just crying and crying. I was like, shit, I didn't know what to say, because to be honest, at that point, there was nothing much to say. Like, I messed up. I know I messed up. And like, I just wish I could have undone that, because myself and Jay were never the same again. We were never friends again. So she was crying, and I was just like, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not what it looks like. I know you really don't want to listen to what I have to say right now, but I just really want to apologize for even entertaining, texting him in the first place. And she was just like, when the other girls are like, Jay, what do you want me to do to her? Like, what do you want us to do to this girl? We want to beat her, blah, blah, blah. Because apparently it wasn't the first time I had done it. Like, these girls like to they just love hating on me. Like, she doesn't have anything against me, and that I should just go, that we're just not friends anymore. And she forgives me, but I should know that she'll never forget this. Then I was like, shit, like, so I really felt bad. I talked to Kay, because Kay tried to contact me. He was all over, like, talking about how he wants to talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And I went to talk to him, and I was like, yo, I can't do this, man. Like, I feel really bad. I have lost a friend because, I was reckless enough to talk to you, knowing that you're her boyfriend. You have to go apologize to her. I have apologized to her. You have to apologize to her, make things up with her, and you have to forget about whatever happened between us, because there's no us, you know what I mean? And I just like severed every single thing with him there. Like, I didn't talk to him again, blah, blah, blah. Some days later, I tried to talk to Jay, and she was not having it. She was ignoring me, and I knew that she needed time to heal. They got back together, and me and Kay stopped talking, although sometimes he'll send some notes to me, some love notes, or tell someone to tell me something, but I wasn't having it. So after that, it died down. But yeah, it was more of emotional cheating than physical cheating, because I never even saw him during the holiday. We were just texting and talking to each other on the phone. But like, I know that was wrong, and I know I shouldn't have done that. And that's the closest thing to being a side chick that I've ever come to be. I don't really think I'm gonna ever do that again. Like, I know I don't want to be in that position, especially if the person's my friend and whatnot. So that's how we went down. That's how your girl became Becky, but it's never that deep. I have like tons of story times pending up that I can't wait to share with you guys. If you haven't joined the fam yet, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe. And if you like the story time, please don't forget to like and share this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Control. See my baby want to take control. Sexy, para ballet. So you want to take charge? Okay, girl, I know.